Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw. Tonight we have a big night for you. We still have the finals of the first round tournament coming up. We're going to finalize all those first round matchups, and the main event, Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton of the second round of the King of the Ring tournament here tonight in Atlanta, Georgia. Kicking us off tonight is going to be EC3 taking on The Miz, a part of the first round King of the Ring tournament. May have not, properly said what I was trying to say in the opening, but tonight we're going to see the finals parts of the first round King of the Ring tournament leading to the second round. And in the main event tonight, you're going to see the start of this the part of the second round of the King of the Ring tournament with Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton in your main event tonight, which is going to be awesome. It's going to be a hellacious main event. And I think with a lot of these competitors, it's going to be very tough, especially with, you could almost say, the lighter side of the bracket, because you got EC3 taking on The Miz, you got Ricochet and Ziggler later on tonight, and then on the other half, you had Reigns and Lesnar, Rollins and Orton, and obviously Lesnar and Orton obviously winning their respective side already. So I mean, we could possibly get a Brock Lesnar versus Ziggler, a Brock Lesnar versus Ricochet, a Lesnar Miz, Lesnar EC3, and same thing for Orton and those other four competitors. So I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see how this is going to pan out, to see who's going to main event King of the Ring against Drew McIntyre and possibly get a world title shot at SummerSlam in the main event against whoever's world champion. And EC3, he's a hell of a competitor, so I'd love to see him get that opportunity. Very impressive record here on Monday Night Raw as well, so it's just a moment of time. But for EC3, he's not facing no slouch. He's facing The Miz, one of the best competitors we have here on Monday Night Raw. And talking about awesome, here he is, The Miz. And of course, he's going to have to bring his tag team partner out here, John Morrison. And we're going to see if John Morrison could maybe even help out Miz win this first round King of the Ring matchup here. And we have plenty in store. Like I mentioned, we have Ricochet and Dolph Ziggler, a part of the other first round King of the Ring tournament later on tonight. We're also going to be hearing from Seth Rollins after his brutal attack on Edge, who returned kind of at the end of Monday Night Raw. We're going to be hearing just what exactly, why he did that later on tonight. It's just despicable, honestly. It's just, Edge comes back after 9 long years of, just being told he can't do it with his, his neck. And you know what? I'm glad he's back. It's got to be frustrating, work so hard and then come back, and then you have someone like Seth Rollins to just, destroy you like that with chairs and just curb stomps and stuff. So hopefully we'll be able to hear what Rollins says, unfortunately, and we'll go from there about, Edge coming back and Rollins taking away that moment. But let's get back to this matchup here. EC3 and Miz is almost like a flatliner type of maneuver there for Miz. And for Miz, he always feels like somebody's always taking his spot or trying to take his limelight and take away what's due for him. He believes he's a main eventer, and very well could be. And I mean, he's one of the best we have here on Monday Night Raw, but he's got to prove that. And with Morrison coming back to WWE, I think that very well could, shake things up for his career in a good way. Because these two could go for the tag team titles, as well as, help each other in singles direction. So, I mean, Miz or Morrison, go for the, the main championship here on Monday Night Raw, the WWE, or the Universal Championship, pardon me. And then also, go for the, United States Championship. But it's just personal preference. Oh my God. What a DDT, and I think Miz got cut open there. Yep, right on the skull there, and he's gonna EC3 gonna go ahead and attack that. Usually that's the face that you do not want to get bloodied for Miz. You know, that's an A-list face. You don't want to ruin that whatsoever for him. As EC3 fighting back here. Oh, and an STO takes down Miz. And Miz doing the veteran thing, rolling out the ring. But EC3 going to make sure he can't get any, rest whatsoever. He's trying to stay on the attack. And that's a good idea for EC3. As, well, possibly it might be turning against him now as Miz is fighting back here. Oh, and then a devastating neckbreaker here at ringside. Oh, and then right on that left knee as well. That is not going to be feeling good whatsoever. As now Miz looking to continue his attack here. Oh, right into the steel post / steel stairs right there. That is not going to be feeling good for EC3. And now a little bit of a payback maneuver there from EC3 as he continues to look pretty good in this matchup. Oh, but not looking good there as again rammed right into those red steel steps right into the midsection. As EC3 throwing all the way across to the other side of the arena here. Like we mentioned, we also have Braun Strowman and Shinsuke Nakamura in non-title action. There's a stipulation for this matchup later on tonight. It is if Shinsuke Nakamura is able to defeat Braun Strowman tonight, he will get his championship rematch at King of the Ring. If Braun Strowman defeats Nakamura once again, Shinsuke Nakamura will not get his rematch for the Universal Championship. So it's going to be a big matchup later on tonight in your co-main event. A lot of big marquee matches. Also the #1 contender Becky Lynch, who is facing Ronda Rousey at King of the Ring in a submissions match for the Raw Women's Championship, will be in action next as she takes on Peyton Royce of the Iconics. EC3 connects with a destructive knee strike right to the dome there, right where that bloody dome is of Miz. As now Miz with that nice snapmare takedown, going to just try and focus on the neck, slow down the offensive here of EC3. And so far in EC3's career, coming from NXT to Monday Night Raw, so far he's looked really, really good. He's had opportunities for the Intercontinental Championship. That was when Jeff Hardy was Intercontinental Champion months and months ago. He did fall up short, but I mean, EC3, it's just a moment of time before he realizes he's able to get this done. As, oh my god, he connected with all of that drop kick in the corner. That could be enough. 2.5. EC3 still has quite a bit left in the tank here. And now Miz looking to put away EC3 in advance to the second round of the King of the Ring tournament here. Can he do it? Here we go. Skull-crushing finale. EC3, is that enough? Referee now in position. 2. No, 2.5. Miz so close. And you can see the frustration on Miz. He said that was a 3, but the referee right there in position, making sure he can call it right down the middle here. And now Miz, what else does he need to do? Does he need to pull out a figure 4 leg lock? Does he need to maybe go off the top rope? Does he, I don't know, get Morrison involved? And it looks like the second choice is he's going to go flying. Oh, devastating elbow to the midsection. Could he steal one here? 2. No, and again. 2.5. And Miz is going high risk again. I feel like this could, be the demise. A knee strike across the chest there. What is going on with Miz? You can see the frustration, the desperation. He knows how big this moment is. Elbow across the chest. And again, what is going on with Miz right now? High risk maneuver again with an elbow strike. And Miz just taking it all in. Maybe fatigue kind of running wild right now. Devastating elbows to the chest, though. But EC3 with that arm drag reversal, though. Let's see if he's able to kind of capitalize. And now Miz, he's going to capitalize on his own here as a vintage DDT. And it looks like EC3 is now busted wide open. And now, was that DDT enough to put him away? Yes, it is. Devastating DDT. I don't want to compare it to the Jake the Snake Roberts of the world, but that DDT was very, very vicious. And then there's been multiple times in this matchup where Miz was attacking the head, and in the end, that devastating DDT was enough for the Miz to advance to the second round. And Miz is going to have to watch to see who the winner of Ricochet and Ziggler is, because that is who the Miz will be facing next week here in the second round of the King of the Ring tournament. As there is your winner, A-lister bleeding out of his ears and his face there, but Miz advances to the second round of the King of the Ring tournament as we get ready for Becky Lynch and Peyton Royce. Finn Balor, congrats on being the new #1 contender for my United States Championship. But at the King of the Ring, it's not going to be easy. I'm not going to just let you become the new #1 contender and you think you can just walk over me. That's not going to happen. I know you're one of the best that we have here today on Monday Night Raw, but I'm not going to just let you take this United States Championship away from me. I've worked way too hard. I defeated the longest reigning United States champion in SmackDown's history in Apollo Crews. I've defeated Robert Roode. And at King of the Ring, I'm going to add Finn Balor to that list. There's one thing that you just said that is wrong, Rusev. I'm not going to be added to your stupid list. Cruz, a hell of an athlete. Robert Roode, a hell of an athlete. But me, I'm extraordinary. I've done things that a lot of superstars cannot do in their lifetimes. So at King of the Ring, I'm going to show you that you are just starting to see a new Finn Balor. You may think I'm down and out. I may have lost my Money in the Bank briefcase that I worked hard for against Baron Corbin, but you know what? I think that was a blessing in disguise. And when I defeat you, Rusev, at King of the Ring, you're going to be hearing something that you may have never wanted to hear. And new United States Champion, Finn Balor. Strong words there from both, not just Rusev, but Finn Balor as well. So it's starting to heat up between those two. As now we kind of get to focusing Peyton Royce taking on Becky Lynch here. As Billie Kay coming out with her best friend here. And I cannot wait to see what Peyton Royce can bring to the table once again. They were there in NXT a while ago, a long time ago. But I mean, let's see what they can actually bring to Monday Night Raw's women's division, and maybe momentarily, in the coming months, pick up some wins here and there. Maybe, these women could obviously get in some title contention, but obviously that might be a little bit ahead of ourselves with saying that. But I think, you got to kind of give these women a chance. I mean, the Iconics always very cocky, confident women, wanting to do anything that it takes to pick up wins here in WWE. But the women they're facing, the man, Becky Lynch. She's no slouch herself, former women's champion on SmackDown, and she's looking to get that championship around her waist at King of the Ring after she will be taking on Ronda Rousey for that Raw Women's Championship. And there she is, the man. She is in the house. And I cannot wait, like we mentioned, Becky Lynch, Ronda Rousey, King of the Ring for that Raw Women's Championship. And I think this is a great matchup. After Ronda Rousey did win her match last week, Kurt Angle said, you know what? A perfect match. Both of these women are known for their submission maneuvers. They needed a big matchup for King of the Ring, so he made it Becky Lynch, Ronda Rousey submission match for the Raw Women's Championship. I cannot wait to see where, who's going to make who tap out here. Obviously, Ronda Rousey has more of that MMA background, but Becky Lynch has that disarmer very, very effective. And that's won her championships and won her multiple matches here in WWE, so we're going to have to kind of see where it takes her. The crowd here in Atlanta, Georgia, absolutely all here behind Becky Lynch here, like most crowds are, but here we go. Referee ringing the bell. Here we go. Royce and Lynch. Belly-to-belly takedown of Lynch here early in this matchup. And Ronda Rousey looked really good against Becky Lynch in their last encounter at the Raw exclusive pay-per-view Super Showdown. It was a hell of a match, but Ronda Rousey looked really good. Kind of, you know, sending a message to the whole Raw Women's division that, you know, it seemed like it might have been Becky Lynch's time, but Ronda Rousey's like, no, you step back. I'm going to bring you back to reality here. I'm still the champion. I didn't come from UFC to, you know, WWE to stand behind and, you know, wait my turn. I'm taking that championship away from Paige, and I'm still going to be the Raw Women's Champion for a long time. That's now Royce. What's she have in store for the #1 contender? Nothing, as she's kicked in the gut there. And now DDT flooring Peyton Royce there. And now, I mean, we did see a pinfall victory earlier with the DDT, but still early in this matchup. As still to come tonight, actually, after this very matchup, we're going to see the final first-round matchup here tonight, as it's going to be Ricochet taking on Dolph Ziggler. As I'm being told, Money Incorporated will be at ringside. So Robert Roode, Bobby Roode, whatever you want to call him, will be ringside, as well as Baron Corbin. So Ricochet's going to have to be very careful. As well, later on tonight, we're also going to hear from Seth Rollins about what he did to Edge last week here on Monday Night Raw. As well as we still have a non-title match between Braun Strowman and Shinsuke Nakamura. The caveat there is if Shinsuke Nakamura wins there, he gets his championship rematch at King of the Ring. If Braun Strowman wins, Nakamura will not get his rematch at King of the Ring. So a lot of big matches, as well as a big matchup later on. Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, second round of the King of the Ring tournament. I cannot wait to see who is going to advance. Two hard-hitting gentlemen going at it. And it's just, I feel like that side of the bracket is going to end up winning the Raw tournament. No offense to, you know, The Miz, and then you got Ricochet and Ziggler later on tonight. No offense to those three gentlemen, but you're going to have to bring your very, very best. And I'm not saying they don't, but Lesnar, Orton, they're two different type of beasts in that ring. And I'm not saying you can't, you know, do some underhanded things or, you know, play mind games or something type of thing. As that, hold on to that thought here. That beautiful leg kick to the face there. Could that be enough? No, 2.5. But long story short, basically, it's going to be a tough task no matter what. And it's to try and main event SummerSlam against the champion there. As now Lynch with the reversal. And oh, wait a minute. Disarmer on Peyton Royce. Will Peyton Royce tap out? Nowhere to go in the middle of the ring. Will she tap? No. Peyton Royce somehow, some way, able to get out of it. And I think, you know, maybe there wasn't enough damage done to that arm just yet. There's a nice powerbomb there into a pinfall attempt. Could this be enough? Yes, it is. Okay. Becky Lynch showing different type of maneuvers. I don't think I've really seen her use a powerbomb, per se. I mean, if she has, not in that type of manner. That leg kick out of the nowhere almost put away Becky Lynch there. Able to get that 2 count. And then leading to eventually get the disarmer, leading into this beautiful powerbomb. And the referee was right there. Shoulders were down. And Becky Lynch picks up a big win as she gets ready for the Raw Women's Champion, Ronda Rousey. As well. Wait a minute. There's Ronda Rousey herself. Becky Lynch doesn't even see her. And now, Ronda, German suplex. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. Ronda Rousey gonna try and torture her here. Oh no. Oh, but Becky Lynch able to get out of it. Referee gonna try and get involved here, but Ronda Rousey sending a message to Becky Lynch. Billie Kay, she was thinking about getting in the ring, but now she's getting out of it. It's a kick to the skull. This is just bad. Rousey, what are you doing? Trying to send a message to Becky Lynch and make sure she's not 100% for King of the Ring in that big Raw Women's Championship match. And now Becky Lynch fighting back. And now Becky. Oh, nice knee strike there to the shoulder. And now Becky Lynch fighting back again. Nice neck breaker there, taken to the champ here. And now Becky. Here we go. A little bit of a scoop slam to send a message here. And again, Becky is not going down without a fight. After a good back and forth matchup here. And Billie Kay thinking about it, but she's guessing not. She's leaving once again. As a back and forth between Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey. We are back again as we have Ricochet taking on Dolph Ziggler. A part of the final first round matchup later on right now, as well as Ricochet taking on Dolph Ziggler here. Like I mentioned, it's going to be a hard-hitting affair here. Who is going to go on next week to face The Miz? EC3 taking on Miz earlier. It was a good back-and-forth matchup. Miz ultimately getting that victory. And, you know, Morrison was there at ringside, but it didn't really affect the matchup too much, which is a good thing. There for emotional support, but I think once we get further and further into these, you know, matches, I think Morrison's going to get involved. Just my line of thinking here, but you never know. And Ricochet, can you believe where he's at currently? One of the best on NXT, gets drafted over to Monday Night Raw. You might think he might get lost in the fold, but no, he doesn't. He got Roman Reigns' attention, and Roman Reigns and Ricochet fought each other at a pay-per-view, and Ricochet picked up a very convincing victory. A hell of a win for Ricochet. And now here is Money Incorporated. Corbin, Ziggler, and Rude. This is, this is perfect time for these gentlemen. I mean, for Corbin, he likes to call himself the king. And, I mean, he's not even in this, tournament, really, to be honest with you. So I don't know why he's calling himself king, but maybe he's just wearing it, getting it ready for Dolph Ziggler if he's able to win and become king of the ring. And could you imagine if Ziggler makes it to the finals and faces Drew McIntyre? Ziggler and McIntyre former tag team here in Universe mode, and it's, it's very interesting to see where these guys are going to go. But still early. We're going to have ourselves Ricochet taking on Ziggler one-on-one with Money Incorporated here at ringside. Collar elbow tie up, trying to get us going here. And now here comes Ziggler, going to focus on. Oh wait, no, now Ricochet. Little twisteroo on Dolph Ziggler here. And Ricochet, with him picking up that big win against Roman Reigns, I mean, you got to stay on these other individuals. Roman Reigns is a total different beast, you could say, a different, gentleman, a man that makes you fight differently. Ziggler's gonna toy with you more, play more mind games. So I mean, when it comes to Ricochet, he's got to continue to be 100% focused on certain things, and can't be looking away from Ziggler, because Ziggler, a Hall of Famer there at Kent State University, and it's you got to, like I said, you got to keep focused and bring your A game against Ziggler. I'm going for a super kick there. Both of these gentlemen missing what they were trying to connect there, but Dolph Ziggler had an impressive reign there as United States champion here as well on SmackDown a long time ago before losing it eventually. But again, for Ziggler, he's one of the best that we have. May he not get the main event, all the time, but wherever Ziggler needs to be thrown at on Monday Night Raw, I think the whole universe will be perfectly fine. As Rude talking some crap to Ricochet, getting involved, and now Ziggler back up to his feet here, but Ricochet able to connect, but Ziggler again able to throw him back in the ring just in time. And Rude and Corbin absolutely loving what they're seeing so far in this matchup. There's now a Russian leg sweep there from Ziggler, taking down Ricochet. You can feel this match slipping away right now, starting to favor Dolph Ziggler and Money Incorporated. I mean, it wasn't the best debut for Money Incorporated, as Corbin did lose to Elias last week. But I mean, Corbin is Mr. Money in the Bank. He can cash in at any time he likes. now another snapmare takedown of Ricochet. And again, these dirty tactics from Dolph Ziggler here. It's not, it's not the best to be dealing with that. As an elbow strike. Ricochet felt that coming. Not going to let that happen. And a super kick right on the jaw there. Ziggler's known for his super kicks as well. And Ricochet not playing around as well. As now here comes Ricochet. Here we go. Gut wrench. Powerbomb in the middle of the ring. Is that it? No, just a 1 count. Still early. And the match is starting to heat up here. Can Ricochet put away Dolph here? Oh, no. Another snapmare takedown. And now Ziggler going to connect to the back of the neck area. And now a little bit of a Bella busted right there. Face plant takes down Ricochet again. And we still have plenty more to come, ladies and gentlemen. We hear from Seth Rollins right after this very matchup, as well as we're going to be seeing Dash Wilder take on Xavier Woods as Revival take on the New Day for the Raw Tag Team Championships. These gentlemen have been getting very, very personal from the get-go. As, hold on, single leg submission hold. Will Ziggler tap? Ziggler fighting out of it early. And for Ziggler, he's got that wrestling background as a famouser to Ricochet. Is Ziggler going on to face The Miz in the King of the Ring tournament 2nd round next week? No, 2.5. Ziggler looking at both Rude and Corbin saying, come on, how was that not enough? And now, hold on a minute, little collar elbow missing there. As now Ricochet looking to make and pay. Oh, kick to the side of the skull, and that can be all she wrote. Corbin yelling at everybody here in Atlanta to shut their damn mouths. As here we go, pinfall attempt. Will this be enough? 2, no. And Ricochet couldn't believe it. Ziggler's still in this matchup. How much longer, though, is the question. And now, Ricochet. Oh, nice maneuver there. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the pinfall here. But look at the strength and power of Ricochet. Taking it right to Ziggler. And if I'm Ricochet, I'd go for the 630 right now. See if he can at least try and put away Ziggler here. Another takedown there from Dolph. And another drop kick. This is just going to be a phenomenal wrestling match. And oh, wait a minute. Ziggler going to that place. That place that he likes to go here from time to time. Super kick. That's won him championships before here in Universe Mode, especially on SmackDown. 2. No, 2.5. Ricochet stays in it. What else does Dolph need to hit to put away Ricochet? Kick to the midsection now. Maybe go for the pinfall. He's dragging him away from the ropes like a veteran maneuver here. But nope, Ricochet moving out the way. He felt something was about to occur. As, slap to the back of the neck. Ziggler playing way too much with Ricochet. I think by now there's multiple instances in this matchup where he could easily put away Ricochet. And again, just little by little dismantling Ricochet here. And Ricochet could be in trouble here. Ziggler, nice. And Ziggler and Miz have, they're real good friends in their real life out of WWE. But I mean, it could get very personal. Miz has Morrison, and then Ziggler has his whole Money Incorporated with him right now. So I mean, that friendship could kind of go right down the drain as well. As now, look at that maneuver! Holy cow! Ricochet pulling all the stops out right now. But Ziggler with a big lariat takes down Ricochet, and that could have been the last fight for Ricochet. And again, just glancing blows to the nose there, trying to just bust him open there. And nice Meteora right to the chest there of Ziggler. How much more is left in the tank here? Both of these men know how big this match is to go that 2nd round of the King of the Ring tournament. Ziggler winding that fist right up, and Ziggler feeling himself here. Ricochet gonna roll out, and Ziggler again just feeling himself here. Ricochet needs to be careful out there at ringside. Oh no, this ain't good. Watch that neck, Ricochet. Oh my goodness. That neck is gonna be hurting for certain. And I think we're moments away from Ziggler putting away here. Famous there again to Ricochet. And I think we're about to see Ziggler advance and face Miz next week in the second round. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we do. Ziggler takes on Miz next week, part of the second round. What a match. Dolph Ziggler feeling himself up. Nothing, to be down about. Hell of a match from Ziggler, beating Ricochet tonight. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, Ziggler. Come on now. There's no need for this. You beat the man respectfully. Come on. There's no need for this. Come on. Seth, I would like to thank you for joining us today. I know you're a very busy man here, but we got to know why. Why did you do what you did to Edge last week here on Monday Night Raw? You're lucky I took your interview at all. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and answer what exactly I did to Edge. 9 years it took him to get back here to WWE, and he thinks he can just come back and take that limelight. I am in the limelight. All of us that work our asses off, that are full-time superstars here on Monday Night Raw. He thinks he can just come back and take one of our spots, take all of our spots. That's not going to happen. And when I saw Edge was going to have a interview, a promo in the ring last week, I said, you know what? I'm going to let him finish, but then I'm going to come out and then I'm going to speak my mind. And you know what? I felt the anger growing inside me. And Edge forced me to do it. He took my spot, my limelight. And I didn't want to do that, but he forced me to. Everyone should be talking about me on Monday Night Raw. I was in the King of the Ring tournament. Yes, I lost to Randy, and that's something else, but we're not going to worry about that. But no, Edge hasn't done anything for 9 whole years. And you know what? Too bad. Edge is going to be out past King of the Ring. What can you do? But you know what? I do have something in mind. How about this, Edge? If you have the balls to accept my challenge, because I know you're not going to make it to the King of the Ring. So how about this? If you're man enough, accept my challenge. Me versus you at SummerSlam. If you have the balls, of course. Wait, hold on a minute. Wilder finding Woods behind their very matchup here. No. Big punch there now. We got a fight breaking loose before their matchup. Are we going to even have a matchup here? This ain't good. And now, oh no. Wilder. Oh god, this ain't good. This ain't good. No. Oh my god. Right to Woods. This fight is just breaking out. Backstage, we're supposed to have this very matchup next. Where's Big E? Where's Kofi at? Where's even Scott Dawson at? Oh my god. And now Wilder again. Gonna have him up. And down goes Woods. It's a brutal attack here from Dash Wilder, just taking out Woods. But it doesn't even seem like he's done yet. Oh no. Oh, right into this damn door. That is not going to be feeling good. And yeah, of course Wilder. Of course Wilder's going to be feeling himself here. Oh no. Wilder waiting for Woods to get back up to his feet and a headshot. Down goes Woods. Down and out. And again. This is not good, ladies and gentlemen. Woods is just being systematically destroyed here. Oh no. Oh, not on the chair. Oh, thankfully. Thankfully not on the chair. And oh no. Wilder, please stop. Please stop. No. No, throwing him up right against that locker room. I guess you could call it door. Little cubby area backstage here. And again, oh my god. This is just, oh my, and stop. This is just atrocious. Woods just getting systematically destroyed by one half of the tag team champions. And it looks like that match that we wanted is not happening now. We are back, and we were supposed to actually just have a hell of a match between, Dash Wilder and Xavier Woods, getting little shades of what's to come, but we're not going to get that now, with Wilder absolutely destroying Xavier Woods backstage there. I'd love to know where Scott Dawson and even, the other two members of New Day, Big E and Kofi Kingston, but we'll see if we can get a medical update on Xavier later on tonight. But now we have Nakamura. Big implications here. If Nakamura can win here, he gets his Universal Championship rematch at King of the Ring. But if not, and Braun Strowman wins, he gets no championship match at King of the Ring. So for Nakamura, big matchup here. Former Universal Champion, he's been through a lot in his career, having to deal with defeating all three members of Evolution in one night back at WrestleMania. Randy Orton, Triple H, and even Batista. And the question is, can Shinsuke Nakamura dig down deep and beat Braun Strowman? Braun Strowman obviously defeating Shinsuke Nakamura to become the new Universal Champion at Super Showdown. And the question is now, can Nakamura defeat him in a non-title match? So these guys will face each other one more time at the King of the Ring. And look at, little Braun Strowman looking really buff here and getting a haircut as well tonight. Usually Braun Strowman has a different type of attire on usually, but I like this outfit. Looking really good for the big man. The monster among men. Looking like a monster for sure. Looking like he's taking this very seriously, this Universal Championship reign. He doesn't want to be one and done. He wants to take and hold this championship for a very long time. I mean, for the longest time back in the Royal Rumble season, a lot of people were thinking that, Strowman was going to win. He was supposed to come out at number 30. He did. A lot of people were thinking, Strowman's going to win this thing, but ultimately it came down between Batista and Braun Strowman, and Braun Strowman would eventually get thrown off the top rope there by Batista. But big implications in this matchup. Can Nakamura dig down deep and destroy Braun Strowman? Will the monster among men be able to once again get it done here? Oh, big punch there, big hammer-like punch there from Braun Strowman, but Nakamura so far able to withstand that damage so far. Nakamura looking to fly, high risk. Oh, big knee strike to the big man, taking him down early. And this is your co-main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. We still have Lesnar, Randy Orton, main event time, second round of the King of the Ring tournament. And next week, we're going to be seeing The Miz take on Dolph Ziggler in the second round of the King of the Ring tournament. And we're going to be seeing who exactly is going to be facing Lesnar or Randy Orton in the finals. As big clothesline takes down Nakamura. And look at these big devastating punches to Shinsuke Nakamura. And Braun Strowman, he has to know how big of a threat Shinsuke Nakamura is, and he's not taking him lightly. He's coming right after Nakamura, and that's what you got to do with Shinsuke. I mean, you're going to take damage no matter what against Shinsuke. He's called the King of Strong Style for a reason. Nakamura, nice kick to the skull there. Nakamura really not known too much for going high risk there. But Strowman kind of maybe a little pissed him off with that kick to the side. They're kind of waking up here. Wait a minute. What's Strowman have here? Almost like a torture rack. Yep, torture rack. Middle of the ring. Nakamura nowhere to go. Nakamura punching the top of the dome there of Strowman, able to get out of it momentarily. Can he capitalize? A big forearm strike. That didn't do much of anything to Braun Strowman. And now Nakamura going for the kick to the midsection. Now Strowman. He's gonna make Nakamura pie. Oh my God. The absolute strength and power of this man. And look at Strowman. He's absolutely loving what he's doing here to Nakamura. And just tossing him in like he's a paperweight. And big elbow to the back of the skull here. I'm going for, I think, a double chop there. Referee needs to get out of the way. He's going to end up getting run over by that big 300-pound Strowman here. And oh, Nakamura again. High risk, high reward situation. I mean, I know it's only the second rope there, but I mean, it's able to get the job done the second time in a row there. Kick to the midsection. Oh, that's what Nakamura needs to do. Keep the big man down there. Just keep on keeping on here. Keep on Strowman. Oh, kick to the midsection. That didn't even phase Strowman. Did you see that? Oh, and that didn't phase Strowman either. Nakamura's got to be very careful. This starts to piss off Braun Strowman. I mean, maybe that's what Nakamura is maybe trying to do, to piss off the big man so he can't think logically, but it's probably not the best thing to try and do in this type of match. And oh no. Uh-oh, Nakamura. But there is a rope break though. Nakamura could have tapped out there. And I believe Strowman's won multiple matches with that, that bear-hugged choke. I know it's not more of a bear hug, but I mean, it's a choking the life out of your opponent, and it's very effective for the most part. As Nakamura not able to capitalize there, and now Strowman gonna throw him in the corner. What does Strowman have in store here? Uh-oh, this ain't good. Uh-oh, high risk, high reward. Uh-oh, it's like a side slam from the second rope. Oh my goodness, all that weight landed on Nakamura's back there. But I think it also affected Braun Strowman there. Big punch there from Strowman. And now Strowman looking to put away Nakamura. But no, Nakamura with a forearm strike. Stuns Strowman. And then a Kinshasa. Kinshasa out of nowhere. 1, 2. No, 2.5. Almost had Strowman there. How much more is left in the tank? And uh-oh, Nakamura's going to that place. He's thinking about it. Oh, I thought maybe he's thinking about another one. Oh, and big takedown there of Braun Strowman. This match has been pretty good from the get-go so far. Can Nakamura somehow, some way, defeat Strowman and get his championship opportunity at the King of the Ring? His championship rematch. And you can tell it's taken a lot out of Braun Strowman here, ladies and gentlemen. And now Nakamura, he has the big man up. Big forearm strike that didn't really affect him. And now Strowman. Oh, God. Please don't throw him. Please don't throw him. Oh, goodness. I thought maybe for a second he was thinking about throwing over the top. That could have been very bad. Because now Strowman. Oh! I couldn't really tell if that was supposed to be more of a spear or a clothesline, but it looked like it got the job done there. And now referee in position. Is that enough? 2? No, 2.5. You can tell this is getting to Braun Strowman. He wasn't able to get much of that submission hold earlier due to that rope break, and now Strowman's going to have to try and dig down and see what he needs to do. Is now Nakamura, good strategy, trying to take out those big tree trunks of Braun Strowman there. And now Nakamura has him in the corner here. Uh-oh. Nakamura. Oh, and another knee strike takes down Strowman. Yeah, we can feel that momentum swinging back to Nakamura here. Oh, no. Can he do it? He can do it! Oh, my goodness. Nakamura digging down deep with that nice reverse suplex there. And don't go for the kick to the midsection. Strowman saw it coming. A lariat takes down the former Universal Champion. Nakamura back up to his feet. Kinshasa! Kinshasa! Is that it? 2, 3. Yes, it is. And Nakamura gets his rematch for his former Universal Championship at King of the Ring. Ladies and gentlemen, what a match. And this is little shades of what's to come at King of the Ring. The Kinshasa Strowman digging down deep earlier in the matchup too. I'm kind of curious if he was able to get maybe that running power bomb, if he was able to put away Nakamura, but the multiple Kinshasas in this matchup was enough to put away the champ. Can Nakamura get his championship back with the shades of what we saw tonight? Or will we see Braun Strowman retain against Shinsuke? We are just weeks away from finding out, but it is Here we go, main event time. Randy Orton coming out with the revival. We were supposed to see Wilder take on Woods, but Wilder, little chicken shit that he is, destroyed Woods backstage, found him backstage before his matchup, and took him out. And could you imagine the revival and Randy Orton, both champions, and obviously Orton would be the Universal Champion. Obviously that's a long ways away. Orton has to make it to the finals though. And Orton and the Lesnar winner will go on to face the winner of Miz and Dolph Ziggler. The question is, who is going to be walking out your winner tonight? And this is a great alliance. Rated RKO, almost the shades of, Edge and Orton. I get that vibes of it, and obviously those are two different superstars, but I mean even Evolution, that's probably more of a better example, I guess. Orton would be the, Triple H and, kind of taken under his wing, technically be back of Randy Orton and Batista back in the day. So, I guess Evolution would be the better example instead of Rated RKO with, two young and up-and-coming superstars. That was just a tag team, but, I think you understand what I'm trying to say, but Randy Orton with the revival. This is going to be a very, very dangerous alliance here on Monday Night Raw. And Scott Dawson doing his little RKO pose with Randy Orton there. But now it's time to get serious, boys. Brock Lesnar, former Universal Champion, is in the house. Things is about to get extreme. And Paul Heyman here at ringside. And I think with Paul Heyman, it's going to basically counteract having the revival here at ringside. It's about to get crazy. Somebody is going to Suplex City, and I know who exactly that's going to be. And I think it starts with an RKO. And I mean, the winner of this match has got to be the favorite of, the Ricochet, or not the Ricochet, I should say Dolph Ziggler and The Miz matchup next week here. So, you could be seeing one of these gentlemen right here, Orton or Lesnar, going on to face Drew McIntyre in the main event of King of the Ring. The winner of the King of the Ring tournament goes on to face their world title, or the world champion of their brand in the main event of SummerSlam. So it could be Lesnar taking on Braun Strowman currently, or it could be, Randy Orton taking on Braun Strowman. Or, obviously, if Nakamura wins, obviously Lesnar Nakamura, Orton Nakamura. Either way, we could very well see that if they're able to defeat Drew McIntyre. Here we go, referee rings the bell, and Lesnar coming right out of the gate with a devastating clothesline. But now, oh, wait a minute, Orton, that might have fired him up. I thought that clothesline could have been a sign of things to come early, but Orton, obviously, he knows what he's doing. Uh-oh, are we about to go to Suplex City? Yes, we are, with that back suplex. And, Orton, he's got to obviously expect that, but especially early in this matchup, Lesnar obviously known for his suplex, and that's what's going to happen. And now, wait a minute. Oh, Lesnar looking for some snake eyes. Oh, down goes Orton. Down goes Orton. And now another suplex, showing that traditional wrestling background there from Minnesota there for Brock Lesnar. But Lesnar thinking that may be enough to put him away early, but this is Randy Orton. You're going to have to do a lot more damage to put away this man. Orton looked really good against Seth Rollins last week. Lesnar thinking twice about going out there. That's a veteran maneuver from Lesnar. Obviously, he could definitely take out all three men, especially, Dawson and Wilder. But, you just got to be careful with situations. And he played that very practical. And now, look at Lesnar just beating the hell out of Orton here. If I'm Orton, I got to be careful, man. You cannot be taking those type of strikes, man. Especially if you want to go to that
the finals and take on Drew McIntyre. But I mean, obviously you got to be focused on this type of matchup first, and then see the winner of Ricochet, or I keep saying Ricochet, sorry, Dolph Ziggler and The Miz. I mean, we can talk about Ricochet. You know, Ricochet took on Dolph Ziggler, a good hard-hitting match. Ziggler got the job done. Miz defeated EC3 in a hard-hitting opening bout. So, I mean, a lot of big matches tonight. Like I mentioned, we were supposed to have Wilder and Xavier Woods, not a title matchup, obviously, a singles matchup there. But, you know, Wilder took the, you know, the chicken shit maneuver, type of maneuver, you know, just going backstage, finding Woods and, you know, just beating him down. Is now Lesnar with a nice suplex again. And you can feel Randy Orton just being taken to Suplex City. Oh, wait a minute, Orton, nice reversal though. And now his own suplex. Now this is where Orton needs to fire himself up, get something going. Because, you know, Ziggler, or I should say Lesnar is getting, you know, really confident here. It's a nice neck breaker there, taking down Lesnar. Both of these men former champions. Randy Orton, former WWE champion there on SmackDown, one of the best we've ever had there on SmackDown. Lesnar, former Universal champion. I mean, Samoa Joe, when we first started Universe Mode, Samoa Joe was Universal champion, but Lesnar would go on to win by defeating Samoa Joe back in the day with a hell of a suplex breaking the ring. Lesnar able to, you know, stand on his feet there at that time, and the championship was rewarded to Brock Lesnar. And now, ooh, Orton right underneath the bottom rope there. And that's what you need to do if you're Orton. You may not like, wait a minute, Lesnar. Oh, okay, I thought maybe Lesnar might go and attack the Revival there, but luckily for Orton, he's staying right on top of the action here. Kick to the midsection here. Oh, this is vintage Randy. Any means necessary especially against the Beast. And this could be bad. This could be bad. Orton going to that place. DDT to Brock. Could that be enough? You could feel Orton feeling himself up here. And now Orton going to drag him away from the ropes. Going to go for the pinfall as Orton going to face either Miz or Ziggler. Nope, still early in this match. Orton's going to have to dig down deep here. Here we go, off the ropes here. Here we go. Wait, RKO! RKO! That could be all she wrote, but not going for the pinfall. What the hell is his problem? That's going to cost Orton. What is Orton doing? Kick to the midsection now. And now, and again. I don't know what Orton's problem was. Go for the damn pinfall. And this could very well cost him his matchup here. As now he's just getting his ribs just absolutely dissected there by Lesnar momentarily. As off the ropes we go here. Oh, vicious elbow. Unless he didn't think that was going to be enough for some reason. And now Lesnar. Oh, right on that shoulder blade. I mean, we could see a Kimura. Lesnar. Lesnar, here we go. Gonna go for the trifecta of power bombs. This could be bad here. Can he hit another one? Yes, he does. And will that be enough for Lesnar to advance? 2.5. And Brock's thinking, what else do I gotta do to put away this man? I mean, I know a maneuver Lesnar should be hitting right now if I'm him. And yep, this is what I'm thinking. Lesnar, F5 connecting. Is this enough? Pinfall. 1, 2. No. Well, that was a pretty early 2 count, too. Orton fighting out of it. That F5 was not enough. The RKO was not enough. I mean, Orton didn't even go for the pinfall off that, even though he could have. And no, a guillotine. Trying to make a headlock. He has him. Is he going to tap? Nowhere to go. Middle of the ring. Nothing left. And look at Orton. Orton, the power. Able to get him out of nowhere. And now Orton going to try and make him pay with a gut wrench here. Oh, going for like a submission as an STO there from Lesnar. Both men digging down deep so far. Who is going to have enough to put away their opponent? No, Lesnar with a gut wrench. What a main event so far. It's been absolutely devastating right now. High risk maneuver after high risk maneuver, thinking it's enough, and I think that vicious elbow kind of struck enough where Orton is busted open a little bit. Don't really have an angle as of this moment, but I'm assuming it's somewhere on the temple there. Can't really see at the moment. No, I can't really see it as Orton fighting out of it. I think Lesnar was going to try and go for maybe an F5 there possibly, but Orton saw it coming. And now Lesnar going to attack that left arm again. I think maybe trying to set up a Kimura later on. And now Orton. Oh, nice German suplex there. More of a snap suplex, but nonetheless. And Orton just feeling up the crowd here in Atlanta. Will Randy Orton advance? And now this is a place you do not want to see Randy go. Vintage Orton. How much more is left in the tank, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, Lesnar with a big punch of the midsection. Oh, and a big clothesline, and down goes Orton at ringside. Orton is in trouble here. This is your main event. We could see a count out possibly, but oh, no, Lesnar. Lesnar does not want to win like that, apparently. And Orton doesn't either, so he's going to toss him back in the ring. Could you imagine if we have a double count out? Does that mean both men are taken out of the finals, and that means we have to have Miz and Ziggler in the finals, technically? Imagine that outcome. There's now a DDT there to Brock. We saw that earlier. Revival loving what they're seeing. Orton bringing the big fight to Lesnar tonight. And now another pinfall. 1. Oh my God, not even a 2 count. And Orton's shocked right now, doesn't even know where to go. Oh, now Orton knows where to go. He's going to that sadistic place. Here we go. RKO. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. Randy Orton is going to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. So now Orton will either be facing Dolph Ziggler or The Miz in the finals to see who will go on to main event King of the Ring and represent Monday Night Raw against SmackDown's Drew McIntyre. It's either going to be Miz, Ziggler, or Randy Orton to represent Monday Night Raw. And look at the Revival. They're happy for their mentor, Randy Orton. You can see the blood coming from the side of the skull there, but it was due diligence for Randy Orton, vintage Randy Orton, in the main event of Monday Night Raw with a win over Brock Lesnar. See you next week on Raw.